What we were interested in studying was this idea that people keep negative information like this secret from other people, in part to protect their reputations. They're worried about how other people are going to evaluate them. But what our data suggests is that the concerns that people have about revealing negative information are systematically miscalibrated. So people expect that they'll be judged more harshly than they really are when they actually reveal information like this compared to when they're just imagining how these interactions will go. And that can create sort of a barrier to increase transparency in our relationships with others. What we have people do in these studies is think about what it would be like to reveal a secret to someone else. So there's some negative information that they haven't revealed to another person. Who this person is can vary. So sometimes it's strangers, sometimes it's the romantic partners, depending on the on the particular experiment. But typically they're guessing how they're going to be judged by the other person. We then have them actually reveal this secret to somebody else, and then we measure how they are in fact judged by the other person. And again, what we find is that people are overly concerned. They think they will be evaluated more negatively than they actually are. Research is certainly not saying that if you reveal infidelity to your partner that they'll view you very positively or something like that. What our research suggests is that when you reveal something like that, they'll actually evaluate you more charitably than you expect. So that could even be less negatively than you expect. It still might be a negative evaluation, but it's not quite as negative as you think it will be, in part because they're also thinking about positive aspects of the fact that you're revealing it. For other types of revelations, they might actually view you positively. They might focus more on the trust and openness and honesty and transparency and vulnerability that you're conveying. The society could benefit with a little more openness, a little bit more transparency. I also think that people should care about the well-being of people in our society. And so these are decisions that affect our well-being. And these decisions about whether to open up or not, they're guided by how we think we'll be judged by other people. And so the fact that we're finding that people are likely to overestimate how negatively, how harshly they'll be judged when they reveal this negative information to other people. And again, that's across a broad range of relationships. So from strangers to spouses, those miscalibrated expectations, those mistaken beliefs can leave people carrying a heavier burden of secrecy than might be ideal for their own well-being. And so their well-being might actually improve if they sort of let go of some of these secrets that they were holding on to.